Welcome back to Modern Making Process, where we explore the fascinating journey of industrial food production from raw nature to your table. Today, we travel to a lush tropical plantation to witness the harvesting of premium purple banana blossoms for global export markets. The process begins with careful selection as experts patrol the fields to identify blossoms that have reached the perfect maturity level. Only the blossoms with a deep purple hue and tight structure are chosen, ensuring the inner fibers will be crisp and tender. Harvesters use specialized curved blades to sever the blossom from the bunch, leaving a short stem to protect the inner layers. Handling is extremely critical at this stage because any physical impact could cause the delicate petals to darken and lose value. Banana sap is sticky and oxidizes quickly, so the cut ends are immediately treated to prevent the liquid from staining the skin. Once harvested, the blossoms are gathered at a shaded collection point to minimize exposure to direct sunlight and maintain internal temperature. To preserve the crisp texture of the vegetable, workers continuously apply a fine mist of water, keeping the humidity levels high. Temperature control starts right at the farm gate, with refrigerated trucks arriving to transport the raw material to the processing plant. The crates are designed for airflow, allowing cold air to circulate around every blossom during the journey to the factory. Speed is of the essence as the trucks navigate from the rural plantations to the high-tech processing facility in the city. Inside the cargo hold, the temperature is strictly maintained at 10 degrees Celsius to put the biological ripening process on hold. Upon arrival at the processing plant, every shipment undergoes a strict documentation check to ensure traceability of the raw material origin. The docking station creates a sealed environment, preventing outside heat and contaminants from entering the facility during the unloading process. Electric forklifts are used instead of diesel ones to maintain air purity inside the reception area, ensuring food safety standards. Every pallet is scanned and logged into the central system, allowing the factory to track the processing time of each batch. Quality control staff perform a random visual check to ensure no damage occurred during transit before the automated line begins. Automated tippers gently release the blossoms onto the main line, starting the transition from raw harvest to processed food product. High-velocity air jets blast away any loose soil, dust, or dried leaves clinging to the outer husk of the blossoms. This dry cleaning step is essential to prevent heavy soil from contaminating the water in the subsequent washing stages downstream. The blossoms then plunge into an ozone-infused water bath, which helps to kill surface bacteria without using harsh chemicals. As they emerge from the bath, the blossoms are now clean and ready for the high-tech sorting and inspection phase. Advanced optical sorters use multi-spectrum light to scan the surface of every blossom, looking for micro-defects invisible to eyes. The computer analyzes the density and color consistency, instantly flagging any unit that does not meet the premium quality standards. Defective items are instantly ejected from the line by precise air jets, ensuring only the best blossoms proceed to processing. The approved blossoms enter the scrubbing tunnel, where soft rotating brushes gently clean the intricate crevices of the outer skin. Nylon brushes work in tandem with high-pressure water sprays to remove any remaining sap or stubborn organic matter from the surface. Emerging from the scrubber, the banana hearts are now pristine, glistening under the lights, ready for the mechanical surgery stage. Workers manually align each blossom into custom-made jigs, ensuring they are perfectly centered for the automated coring drills ahead. Precision is key here as the conveyor feeds the aligned vegetables into the heart of the mechanical processing unit. Large stainless steel drills, cooled by water jets, spin up to high speeds, ready to extract the tough central core. The drill penetrates the center with surgical precision, removing the inedible hard core without damaging the tender layers around it. The extracted cores are collected separately to be used for animal feed or composting, ensuring zero waste in the factory. Now hollowed out, the banana blossoms are lighter and ready for the slicing machines that will transform them into fine shreds. Before shredding, laser guides mark the exact points for trimming the top and bottom, ensuring uniform length for every piece. Guillotine blades chop off the fibrous ends instantly, leaving only the most tender central section of the banana heart. Pneumatic pistons push the prepared blossoms into the rotary slicer, a machine designed to mimic the finest hand-cutting techniques. Inside the chamber, razor-sharp circular blades spin at thousands of revolutions per minute, shaving the vegetable into delicate strands. The result is a continuous stream of ivory-white fibers, uniform in thickness and texture, cascading from the machine's discharge chute. A vibrating conveyor belt catches the shreds, shaking them gently to separate the strands and ensure they don't clump together. The speed and sharpness of the blades are crucial to ensure the fibers are cut cleanly without bruising the delicate tissue. Immediately after slicing, the shreds are submerged in a citric acid bath to stop the oxidation process that causes browning. This acidic environment neutralizes the enzymes responsible for discoloration, locking in that appetizing ivory-white color consumers expect. Gentle paddles stir the mixture, ensuring that every single strand is fully exposed to the protective solution for maximum effect. After the bath, the shreds are transported to a vacuum chamber, a critical step for deep preservation of the texture. Inside this chamber, the air is sucked out, forcing the preservation liquid to penetrate deep into the cellular structure of the fibers. This vacuum infusion technique ensures that the crispness and color are maintained not just on the surface, but throughout the vegetable. When the pressure is released, the fibers emerge looking hydrated and fresh, with a significantly extended shelf life for export. To prevent sogginess in the package, the shreds are spun in a large industrial centrifuge to remove excess surface water. The centrifuge spins at a calculated speed, removing just enough moisture to keep the product dry without drying out the fibers. Now dry and crisp, the product enters the cryogenic cooling tunnel, where temperatures drop drastically to lock in freshness instantly. Liquid nitrogen vapor is used to flash cool the banana blossom shreds, halting all biological activity and preserving the nutrient content. Emerging from the cold tunnel, the banana heart fibers are now cold, crisp, and ready for the final packaging stage. A multi-head weigher distributes the product into exact portions, calculating the best combination of buckets to meet the target weight. The measured portions drop seamlessly into pre-formed pouches, which are held open by mechanical arms on the packaging carousel. Before sealing, a nozzle injects pure nitrogen gas into the bag, displacing oxygen to prevent spoilage and cushion the product. Heat bars press down firmly, creating a hermetic seal that locks the nitrogen in and keeps contaminants out effectively. The finished bags slide onto a check weigher, which automatically rejects any package that is even slightly under or overweight. Safety is paramount, so every single bag passes through metal detectors and X-ray scanners to ensure absolute purity for consumers. High-speed spider robots pick up the verified bags with suction cups, arranging them neatly into shipping cartons with incredible speed. Once full, the cartons are automatically folded and taped shut, ready to be labeled for their international destinations. Heavy-duty palletizing robots stack the boxes in an interlocking pattern to ensure stability during long-distance shipping and handling. The pallets are moved to a deep freeze warehouse where they await distribution to supermarkets and restaurants around the world. From the factory, these containers travel to ports, embarking on a global journey to bring tropical flavors to your kitchen. In kitchens worldwide, chefs open these packs to find the banana blossom as fresh as the day it was harvested. Its crunchy texture and subtle flavor make it the perfect star ingredient for salads, curries, and healthy plant-based dishes. We have witnessed the incredible journey of the banana blossom, a testament to how modern technology preserves nature's gifts. Thank you for watching this episode of Modern Making Process. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more industrial insights. Behind the scenes, the cycle continues with rigorous cleaning protocols to ensure every batch meets the highest hygiene standards. Quality assurance teams work around the clock in on-site laboratories, testing samples to guarantee safety and nutritional value. Sustainability is also key, with advanced water treatment systems recycling resources to minimize the environmental footprint of production. Back at the farm, new saplings are planted, ensuring a sustainable cycle of growth for future generations of harvest. It takes months of nature's work to create this unique vegetable, which we can now process in just a few hours. The logistics network never sleeps, ensuring that fresh banana blossoms reach markets in every corner of the globe. Next time you see this product on the shelf, you will appreciate the complex engineering and care behind its creation. Its versatility is amazing, serving as a popular vegan alternative for fish due to its unique flaky texture when cooked. Continuous improvement is discussed daily as engineers and managers look for ways to make the process even more efficient.
And how does this align with the market trend data?
Regular maintenance of the high-speed machinery prevents breakdowns and ensures the safety of the workers on the production floor.
Looks fully coated from here. Good job.
Many modern facilities now utilize solar energy to power these energy-intensive machines, reducing the carbon footprint of food processing. The well-being of the workforce is essential, providing a safe and healthy environment for those who keep the lines running.
It's nothing compared to the midnight shift stories.
Training is rigorous, ensuring every employee understands the strict hygiene and safety protocols required in modern food manufacturing.
Located underneath the guard.
Blade sharpness is monitored constantly, as dull blades would crush the fibers rather than slicing them, ruining the texture. Blades are swapped out regularly for sharpening, a delicate process that requires skilled technicians to minimize machine downtime. Nothing goes to waste. The tough outer skins and cores are processed into organic fertilizer to return to the farms. This circular economy approach supports the farmers and ensures the soil remains fertile for the next harvest cycle. Tropical rains provide the essential hydration for these plants, which thrive in the hot and humid climate of the region. If left unharvested, these blossoms would eventually open up to reveal the hands of bananas that we all know. While most know the fruit, the blossom is a delicacy that requires a completely different processing method to be edible. Under a microscope, we can see the sponge-like structure of the fibers, which allows them to absorb sauces and dressings. Scientists measure the crunch factor using texture analyzers to ensure the preservation process hasn't made the fibers too soft. The exact composition of the preservation brine is often a trade secret, balanced to maintain color without altering the taste. Maintaining the correct acidity level is crucial, monitored constantly to prevent any bacterial growth during the soaking process. Pure water is the foundation of the process, filtered through massive reverse osmosis systems to remove any impurities. Compressed air powers many of the moving parts, providing a clean and oil-free energy source for the processing lines. From a central control room, engineers monitor every sensor and motor, adjusting speeds to optimize flow and prevent bottlenecks. Data analytics play a huge role, helping the factory predict maintenance needs and optimize energy consumption in real time. A well-stocked spare parts inventory ensures that any mechanical issue can be fixed immediately, keeping the production line moving. Just-in-time delivery of packaging materials reduces storage needs and ensures the film is always fresh and ready for sealing. Operators skillfully load massive rolls of packaging film, which the machine will form into thousands of individual pouches. Laser printers etch the production date and batch code onto every package, providing permanent traceability for food safety. Random burst tests are conducted to ensure the seals are strong enough to withstand the pressure changes during transport. Smart packaging allows consumers to scan a code and see the entire journey of their food, from farm to fork. Transparency is the future of food, and technology connects the end user directly with the story of the farmers. Beyond salads, the blossom is a staple in curries, where its fibers soak up the rich spices and coconut milk. In traditional Asian cuisine, it is often served raw atop spicy noodle soups to add a refreshing crunch and balance. The texture is unique, somewhere between a vegetable and a mushroom, making it a favorite for culinary experimentation. As the sun sets over the plantation, the cycle of nature prepares for another day of growth and harvest tomorrow. Meanwhile, the factory lights hum to life, continuing the tireless work of feeding a growing global population efficiently. Even the machines need rest, as forklifts charge their batteries to be ready for the next shift of heavy lifting. Security protocols remain strict throughout the night, protecting the facility and the valuable food products stored within. Automation extends to the fields, where smart irrigation systems water the crops at night to minimize evaporation loss. Healthy roots are the foundation of a healthy crop, absorbing the nutrients that will eventually become the blossom we eat. The ecosystem of the plantation is vibrant, supporting biodiversity that coexists with sustainable farming practices in this region.
This tea is perfect.
Farming is a community effort, and the livelihood of these families is deeply connected to the success of the crop.
Ready for the harvest?
Smallholder farmers also contribute to the supply chain, bringing their harvest to central hubs to join the industrial flow. Every source is vetted rigorously, ensuring that quality remains consistent regardless of whether it comes from a large or small farm. Tradition meets technology as digital tracking systems replace old paper ledgers, increasing accuracy and speed in the supply chain. The export quality seal is a promise of excellence, opening doors to international markets with strict food safety regulations. At the port, advanced scanners ensure that the cargo matches the documentation, facilitating smooth entry into foreign countries. These massive vessels are the arteries of global trade, connecting the tropical farms to consumers thousands of miles away. From Southeast Asia to Europe and the Americas, the demand for exotic and healthy plant-based ingredients is rising steadily. Trade shows play a vital role in introducing this unique ingredient to new markets and curious chefs around the world. The reaction is almost always positive, as people discover the delightful crunch and neutral taste that absorbs flavors so well.
We are very proud of it.
Media exposure helps demystify the ingredient, teaching home cooks how to incorporate it into their daily meal rotation. Social media trends have also boosted popularity, as the photogenic dishes make for perfect content for food influencers. Innovation in packaging continues, offering consumers choices between fresh vacuum packs, canned versions, or even pickled varieties. Canning provides an even longer shelf life, making the product accessible in regions where fresh logistics are challenging. Retort sterilization allows canned banana blossoms to be stored at room temperature for years without losing their structural integrity. Automated labelers wrap colorful branding around the cans, providing nutritional information and serving suggestions to the consumer. Whether in pouches or cans, the efficiency of the packing line ensures that costs are kept low for the consumer. The transformation from a large, bulky flour to a convenient, ready-to-eat ingredient is a triumph of food engineering. Nutritionally, it is a powerhouse, rich in fiber, iron, and antioxidants, making it a healthy addition to any diet. For the health-conscious, it offers a low-calorie, high-volume food that satisfies hunger without adding unnecessary fats or sugars. Ultimately, it brings families together, providing a delicious and nutritious meal that bridges generations and culinary traditions. Even children enjoy the mild taste and crunch, making it an easy way to introduce more vegetables into their diet. As we near the end of our journey, the factory continues its steady rhythm, a heartbeat of productivity and precision. Constant vigilance and a dedication to quality are what keep this facility running at the forefront of the industry. Smart energy management systems ensure that resources are not wasted, turning off lights and slowing motors when not needed. Under the night sky, the facility stands as a beacon of modern manufacturing, processing nature's bounty for the world. Another shipment leaves the gates, carrying the hard work of farmers, engineers, and workers to distant shores. The journey is long, but the preservation technology ensures that the product arrives as fresh as the moment it was cut. As a new day begins, stores open their doors, ready to offer these fresh products to early morning shoppers. Restocking the shelves is a daily ritual, ensuring that customers always have access to the freshest ingredients available.
All right, that does it.
The choice you make at the
is
supermarket supports this
$14.50.
entire intricate web of agriculture, technology, and logistics. With a simple scan at the checkout, the transaction is complete, and the banana blossom continues its journey to your home. Back in the kitchen, the cycle of production ends, and the cycle of culinary creativity and nourishment begins. Cooking with such high-quality ingredients is a joy, knowing that safety and hygiene have been prioritized every step of the way. Upon opening, the fresh, slightly earthy aroma of the banana blossom is released, inspiring delicious meal ideas. Whether you use it as is or chop it finer, the versatility of this ingredient makes it a kitchen staple. Mixing it with colorful herbs, spices, and dressings creates a dish that is as beautiful to look at as it is tasty. Presentation is key, and the ivory white strands provide a stunning contrast to green herbs and red chili peppers. A final garnish of crushed peanuts and fried shallots adds texture and aroma, completing the traditional preparation perfectly.
These banana blossoms are
Food is meant to be shared, and serving a dish with such an interesting story adds to the dining experience.
You just can't get enough of them.
We hope you enjoyed this deep dive into the making of one of nature's most interesting edible flowers. From the meticulous harvest in the tropics to the high-tech processing and global logistics, it is a remarkable journey. It all starts with the dedication of the farmers who nurture these plants to perfection under the tropical sun. And it is made possible by the incredible engineering that allows us to process nature's bounty at an industrial scale. Thanks for watching Modern Making Process. Subscribe and hit the bell to never miss our next industrial adventure. Goodbye.